wasted a lot of time sitting down here by this lake. A lot of things went through my mind. Should I go or should I?
Here we go again, guys. 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle. This one's got the original matching number 307. It's also got power steering, no power brakes on it. And from walking around, it actually looks pretty clean. But what I like to do in these videos, point out the flaws. So we're gonna be taking it down the road, seeing how she runs and drives. We're also gonna be doing a walk around video at the end, point out chips, scratches, flaws, rust, whatever I can find. Car seems to be pretty original here, so this should be a good video. Make sure you check out maplemotors.com. I have 100 detailed pictures, financing, and shipping options available on all the cars on the lot. For now, sit back, relax. I hope you enjoy this. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Let's look around the interior. Place your bets. You think the horn works? You know, that's a game we play on the channel. Been playing it for a while now, a few years. It never gets old. This one starts up and runs pretty smooth. She's cold right now. I literally started it up and backed it up here, turned it off. I mean, it maybe ran a minute earlier and it's started up just like this. It's just running nice and smooth. Mileage, it very well could be correct, but I can't stand behind it in a 1971 model. It's showing 26,000, could be 126. It does spin over every time. Wipers work. Radio, give her a second here. Blower motor is working. We'll leave that radio on and hope maybe it'll come on and surprise us. The gas gauge, I think it works, but we're gonna go to the gas station, put about $20 worth of fuel in this ride. Looking around the interior, this thing is in good shape. From the front to the rear to the package tray to the headliner, this is a decent car here. Place your bets. What do you think about that horn? Turn signals, man, everything's worked. Even the horn, good deal. Other than the radio, I guess I have to get a radio for it, but good deal. Need to tighten up that mirror. I got a flathead in here, I think. All right, let's go ahead and hit the road. Here we go, getting ready to take off. Let's see what we can find here. I was gonna mess with that mirror. I might end up fixing it here at the gas station when I'm putting some fuel in this one. Of course, I do these videos so you know what you're getting. I try not to miss anything, because all we do is buy these cars and clean them up and sell them. Just being honest with you. We have a small markup and a high ratio of sales. Let's go. Speedometer is coming up on the dash and the gas gauge is floating around. I'm pretty sure that's working. This thing is going straight as an arrow down the road, not having any issues. Kick down's hooked up. It's actually pulling pretty strong. The wind is very strong today, so hopefully it doesn't mess with y'all. Brakes, good. Speedometer seems pretty correct. It may be off by like 5 miles an hour, but and steering's pretty tight. Look about smooth. Get close to the gas station now. So if you notice, this week we're going to be closed. We're at Pigeon Forge Rod Run. We're going to be open for 2 or 3 days. I think we may work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will not be in the office, so don't show up. You can email us. That's about the only way you'll get in contact with us this week. Of course, next week, full-fledged. Back at it with a whole new list. Let's get in here, get about $20 worth of fuel, and keep this test drive rolling. After this, I'm gonna do some undercarriage shots, light it all up for you. I may have to go to a different gas station. I think all their pumps are failing here. Okay, finally found a pump. I'll put $20 worth of premium fuel in this ride. And we'll check that gas gauge. It was below a quarter tank. I bet you it works. It was floating quite a bit. Again, guys, sorry about the wind today. We've got some serious storms coming in tonight. So this whole video is gonna be very windy. That's what it was like when we pulled in. This is what it like Sweet, it does work. Let's take off. Okay, take this sweet ride back to the lot. Pretty good test drive. Got a few Camaros to do when we get back today, so I think I'm really gonna enjoy my job right now. This is a very nice Chevelle. Does have some paint flaws, just mainly cosmetics. Running and driving wise, this thing is great, easy to go. I don't doubt you could daily drive this one. So you could easily hop up on the highway too. Going about 70 miles an hour, just cruising. Nice and quiet. Look at that, there's 2 cops facing down that way. They must be getting them on this road today. Glad they weren't that way, we were just cruising. Looks like it's had a fresh oil change too. Or 12, 15, 15. That was back in 15. I wonder if that's still to date. May need some new oil. It's only showing 28,000 miles on here. It's still at 26 there. I wasn't trying to peel the tires, but it did. With that being said, guys, we're gonna roll through Brian's here and see what he's got going on today. Let's see how much attention this guy's paying. There we go. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is Brian's Motorsports. You're gonna wanna check them out. They customize new and old school rides. If you can look up in his parking lot, old GMC truck sitting there that he has completely customized himself as the Rat Rod style truck. Looks like he got a 454 SS truck sitting there, which I love those. My buddy had one of those in high school and would burn out through all the parking lots. Got the old C10 truck there. Let's get out of his way because he's following us through here now. You got the old Coupe de Ville sitting there. Delta 88. But he's always working on stuff. He can fully customize your vehicle. He can fully customize this vehicle before it's sent to your house. That has happened before. Check this out. It's got 4G autos on the Chevelle. Let's see what that is. Woo! Looks like a little red Express, old Suburban. See, all this stuff's getting tricked out. The Suburban is ours. We're gonna have it wrapped in Maple Motors style stuff. So check that out once you come to the lot. I think we're gonna keep that one. Let's roll back through here. This is behind all the businesses beside Maple Motors. You can walk down here too when you come up. I suggest checking out Brian's showroom. So we're gonna get up here and switch over to picking out the flaws. So stick around to the end of this video. Look below in the description for t-shirts, gear, you know, any of your Maple Motors merchandise. I'll be coming out with some new designs here in the next few months. And if you have any suggestions to make this video better, I'll consider them, put them in the comments, and we'll see what we can do. All right, guys, later. Okay, here we go, walking around, picking out chips, scratches, flaws. So far, this car has been awesome. I've enjoyed driving it around. It's a good little cruiser. Still got a decent amount of pickup for a 307. And of course, yeah, we're gonna be looking around, checking everything out. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com and we'll get you hooked up with this classic car here. Go ahead, start in the back. I haven't started in the back in a while. So coming up underneath here, it looks like we've only got the single exhaust coming out on the right passenger side. Down here at the bottom, you do got a few little spots where the paint is thin, and you can see it's kind of like a little bit of rust coming through on that bare metal. You can see it on this side too. Back bumper on this one actually looks pretty good. There as well. Not bad at all. You got a little chip here on the side. We'll be going over the fenders here in a minute. Weather stripping in the back, soft still, but you can see it does have some cracks in it. Your jams are solid. Got the spare tire. Oh wow, 2 mats. This one's probably gonna crumble. Sure is, look at it. From what I can tell, solid trunk. I mean, that stuff's gonna have to be vacuumed out. That is from this mat deteriorating. I just throw this one away. This one right here is new. You always gotta check the package tray. It's nice and clean too. You can tell this car has been inside. Trunk lid itself looks pretty good. Again, guys, sorry about the wind noise. Hopefully I keep it down. I've got the mic upgrade. This is the first time I've hit some brutal wind. But yeah, it's gonna storm like crazy today, so getting these videos in for you. Got a little spot there on the trunk. You've got a few little blemishes in the paint. The paint is not perfect on this one. She locks up pretty good. Got a little spot here around the back window, around the trim. You can actually see the leaf imprint on that. Spot there and spot there. Right around the back there as well. It's got a little bit of touch-up marks. Little specks. We've been around that back end. Let's go down the lower portion, come back the midsection. Zooming in on this stuff. Oh, trim needs a screw there. Tack it back up. Got a line in the paint right here. Little spot here in some of your trim. Also right there. The bottom of this door. Also down here at the bottom, you got some chips. Little rust popping up here on the trim too. Paint runs right here at the bottom, up and over. Chips here. A little bit of pitting on your emblem. Little chip there behind the trim. Looks like that there's peeling up. It's only going to get worse. Got some chips right there around the front. Also there. Back to midsection. A few little white spots on the paint here. Scratch there. Some chips here. Middle of that door. I'm having to zoom in and out on this stuff so it shows up on the camera. A lot of stuff's coming off. Around that corner there. Got over your back window. A little paint on it, but it looks pretty good. Little pitting on that mirror there. Coming up your pillar, you got a chip here. So on your roof here, it's got a few little chips. A little fading going on. Scratch there. Chip there. Front windshield, it looks good. I think somebody's replaced this windshield. This thing looks good. It doesn't look like it's old glass around the edges or anything, and the trim has been replaced. So yeah, I believe that has been done already, which is great. That means the seal's good. Coming on down. We're on this front end now. Front bumper, you can tell it's been replaced. I'd say the front and rear, they probably did that when they did the window. All the chrome looks about the same age. It's hard to tell, but you can definitely see it's not all pitted up. Your headlight bezels actually look pretty good too. The grill on this one, yeah, nice and clean. Lights over here, they look new. But you do have some chips right around this front end, light scratches and stuff. Coming down this side lower portion first. Got some rust right here up around the front. It looks like surface rust to me. Like I said, you scratch that paint off, it probably wouldn't take a week for it to start coming through. Just bare metal there. Light scuffs, a couple little bubbles popping up. Trim there's got a little rust on it too. See the holes? Couple marks there at the bottom. A little thick there in the corner on the paint. You see maybe some rust up under it where it was chipped. Need a screw for that piece of trim too. Spot in the back here. Middle of that door has been chipped up quite a bit. You got some scratches here, a few chips, and it kind of consistently runs down like something leaned up against it and just scratched it. Door handle looks good. It's just all in the middle here. That edge too. Your mirror's got a little bit of pitting. Little scuff there. Back over the top of this fender, you got a little scratch here. Also those two spots. Chips on top there. Like I said, front windshield looks great. I don't have no issues with that. The seal there under the hood looks good. Little chip there. A couple chips here. In the corner here. Comes that wind. Woo! Sorry guys. Got some spots here. It feels amazing, but I'm sure it's messing up the sound on the video here. I showed you that when I started. So we can go ahead and check these windows out, and then we'll head on the inside. Trim and around the window, and the window itself looks pretty good, but the weather stripping is old. Let's go ahead and check out the inside of this ride, and then we'll head on back to the lot. Door panel, that looks pretty nice to me. Weather stripping in the door jamb there looks good. Yeah, I'm on. There we go. No reason in showing the bottom of the door if it doesn't show up in the camera, right? There we go. Got some chips. Carpet in this one looks pretty good. A little hazy here, but I think that can be cleaned up. Seat's in good shape. I'd say right here you got a little spot. Also right there, really small stuff. Package tray looks good. Headliner and everything in this car is in good shape. I really like the interior on this one. I'm a bucket seat guy, but I love the bench for the girls. You know what I mean? You can sit right next to you. Again, she starts up nice. Very quiet motor. Woo! Shocked the fire out of myself when I got out. That's static electricity. Just quiet too. Pretty simple. Power steering looks like it's got a little bit of a wobble to it, but I don't hear it squeaking. Of course, I'm here to find that stuff, so, but you don't have to. Butter the hood here. Pretty solid. Same with these edges. Looks good. Coming on down. How easy that was. Shut by itself. Chips on the nose. I'll tell you what, I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, share, and hit like. I do need that help. That keeps me going, keeps me making these for you. And you can check out maplemotors.com every Monday to see the updates. Of course, this week, we're gonna be up at Rod Run, hopefully bringing back 20 or 30 more cars. That's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Come on out, see us up there. We'll be running around. We'll probably work Monday, Tuesday, and we may be there a little bit on Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be gone. Just keep that in mind. You can always email us. We do check that all the time, but we also get hundreds of emails every day. We don't have a list. I tell people on Mondays at 11, I put new inventory on. That's your best shot of picking up a car from us. Or just come in person, come walk around the lot. You're more than welcome to. I appreciate you watching, guys. Check out some of our gear. We got shirts online here, and we'll be coming out with new designs. You can look below in the description, find all that, or just click merchandise on the website. Thanks. See you later.